Commanders fans, this is unreal. It really is. And I don't want to get too hyped. But Adam Peters, man, he's cooking, man. Adam Peters, he actually understands and wants to attack the linebacker position, and I love it, man. A lot of fans have been banging on the table for Bobby Wagner for years when he's been a free agent. We finally got him, man. The connection with Dan Quinn, Ken Norton, the linebackers coach. I mean, he led the NFL in tackles last year. Super Bowl champ, 6-time All-Pro. This just has the vibes of London Fletcher. It just has the vibes of 33 years old, Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro, second-team All-Pro 4 times, 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL tackles leader, 2010s all-decade team, all-rookie team, everything. I mean, this guy has done it all, man. He has done it all. He can cover, rush the quarterback, tackle, all over the field, sideline to sideline, all that stuff. I mean, 33 years, 1 year, $8.5 million deal. He'll be playing next to Frankie Louvu to just go from David Mayo and Cody Barton and Thomas Davis, all the ex-Panthers and old 1 year deal kind of guys that Ron Rivera has signed. What was the one guy's name, man? I can't remember the guy's name who we had that one season. I can't remember the guy's name, man. But just to go from the linebacker crew that we had to what we have now with Louvu, and throw Jamin Davis in there too. Like, he doesn't want Jamin Davis to think. And with Bobby Wagner and Louvu out there, Jamin Davis can just play with his hair on fire and just rush the quarterback. Because he said he wants to use Jamin Davis differently. He wants to put him on the edge, blitz, all kinds of stuff. This will help Jamin Davis so much. This will help him so much. Having Louvu out there and Bobby Wagner, guys that can just quarterback the defense, read and react, get to the quarterback and play behind Daron Payne and John Allen, two legit stud defensive tackles. With Dan Quinn, having these guys pin their ears back as well. I mean, there's just no way you can't get excited about this. Now, I get it. Yes, he's older. This is the last leg of his career. Same thing with London Fletcher. But this is certainly an upgrade for sure. 1 year, $8.5 million, $6 million guaranteed. I think it's a darn good deal. Like I said, with Dan Quinn has the familiarity. He knows what Dan Quinn wants, what kind of defense. And Dan Quinn said he wants a fast, physical, explosive, violent type of defense. Joe Witt Jr. said the same thing. We just got to get some corners up in here. Of course, we got to sign a left tackle for sure, but this is a heck of a signing for getting Bobby Wagner up in here too, man. And it's not like Bobby Wagner was terrible in coverage last year, because people are talking about, oh, he slowed down, he's got slower. Yeah, he has with age over time. But you look at this, he had a 91.5 run defense grade, which was second among linebackers, 48 stops in the run game, which was second, and 82.4 PFF grade as well. And then you look at some of his advanced numbers. Pass coverage, it was so-so. Allowed 80.3%, 80.3 completion percentage allowed. Blitz 44 times in 2023. And he allowed 114.9 quarterback rating and 2 touchdowns, which is not great. Missed tackle percentage 4.2%, which is really good. He does not miss tackles. This guy does not miss tackles at all. 123 tackles last year, led the league in tackles at the age of 33. At the age of 33. He did go to the Rams for 1 year and then came back. Somebody said Adam Peters doing more for the linebacker position than what Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio did. And he did more in 2 seasons. Or Adam Peters in 48 hours has signed more linebackers, more legit linebackers than what Ron Rivera did and Jack Del Rio in 4 seasons. And both those guys played linebacker in the NFL. And Adam Peters coming from the Niners, Dre Greenlaw, all those guys, Dre Greenlaw, Fred Warner, like, he knows how important that position is and how good those linebackers are on the Niners. He's not playing around with that position, man. He's just not playing around with it. He knows how important it is. And this is going to make guys better, man. I can't wait to see them play behind Daron Payne and Jonathan Allen as well, man. Like, this is exciting. It's exciting. Like I said, on the flip side, I will say I'm going to pump the brakes because he's 33. So I'm not going to act like this is Bobby Wagner of 3-4 years ago or whatever, stuff like that. But he's still a productive, legitimate player, man. Like, this is our London Fletcher for sure. This is our London Fletcher. And he's healthy. He's always healthy. 17 games in 2023, 16 starts, 17 games, 17 starts in 2022. 2021, 16 games, 16 starts, had 2 interceptions in 2022, 1 interception in 2021. How many sacks did he have last year? 3.5 sacks, 6 sacks in 2022. 11 TFLs, 10 TFLs in 2022, quarterback hits 10 in 2022, 6 quarterback hits in 2023. I mean, Adam Peters, man, he's doing a lot of good things. Like I said, like I said, on the only thing I'll say, the negative thing that you could say, and then just people saying we might get Justin Simmons too. I don't think we'll get Justin Simmons, but you never know. Adam Peters is cooking. That's the thing. Like, people want to come here. People want to come. Jeremy Chin chose here because of Dan Quinn. Bobby Wagner probably chose here because of Dan Quinn and Ken Norton Jr. Like, they're choosing here. They want to come here. They want to come here. They want to come here because of Dan Quinn. A lot of players believe in Dan Quinn's defense. They believe in his philosophy, and they believe in a lot of things that he's done. Like, you look what he did with the Cowboys, how terrible their defense was in 2020, and then Dan Quinn comes in 2021, and they just improve. They're just a way better team. So, I mean, like, to have a linebacker core like this is super, super exciting with Luvu and Bobby Wagner. But like I said, I will take into account the age. I will take into account the age of Austin Eckler. I'm just talking about all the signings. I will take into account that as well. I'm not going to act like everything's just peachy and creamy. Like, there are some things to look at for sure with the signings. Bobby Wagner, 33. Austin Eckler, 29. Injured last year. Dorrance Armstrong has been mostly a backup. Cleveland Farrell is mostly, a backup, rotational pass rusher. Dante Fowler, backup, rotational pass rusher. So I'm not going to act like every move has been a great move. Tyler Biadasz, I think that's a good move. And then the left guard, backup for the most part. And then Jeremy Chin injured the last 2 seasons. So I'm not going to give every grade an A, but I do think for what the Commanders need, they just need a leader in that locker room, man. They need a leader in there. Seriously. They need leadership in there. And then when John Allen goes on his rant, Bobby Wagner will be right there with him, to give him that level head. But we got to win games first, of course, because we know John Allen loves to go on that rant every season. So I just feel like they just didn't have a legitimate locker room leader in there last year. And I think Bobby Wagner's that guy. Luvu is that guy. But yeah, I mean, he's making some good moves. He's making some good moves. And all the moves are calculated moves. He's not breaking the bank. $8.5 million for 1 year is a darn good deal. It's not like you're locked into a bunch of years. So, all right, you guys let me know what you guys think. I think this is a good signing. A lot of the moves have been moves with a lot of connections for sure. I don't mind that at all. Some people are, giving him a hard time because, so yeah, Bobby Wagner, he tweeted out, Seattle, we've done this before. You know what it is. It's always love until we meet again. I'm around. So, Bobby Wagner just tweeted out his farewell to Seattle for sure. And I think he has a lot left in the tank for sure. So, all right, you guys let me know what you guys think. Health Commanders. Peace.